today.
Yes, and we have Buki Femi Ajala. Good afternoon, Buki.
Good afternoon, somebody.
How are you
Good
feeling
afternoon,
today?
everyone. Good afternoon, listeners. Trust you've been having a good day. And just in case, at times those days do not just go as you plan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Just be the master of your game and change the game to your favor. Trusting God all. It can only be God.
Game changers.
Yeah, it can only be God. Just hook onto God. You
Thursday
understand?
motivation.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes,
I
just
like
hook onto
that.
God. Yeah.
You can listen to us live from any part of the world at www.wfm917.com. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. To be a part of the conversation today, you can call us up on 07000 or 090 256 25455. You can also send us a text or a WhatsApp message on 070 317 56537. Today we are celebrating a great woman, late Professor Felicia Adibola Adedoyin. Now, this is the woman who wrote the National Pledge. The pledge we still recite it today in 1976. She passed on the 1st of May 2021. May her soul rest in peace. For every time we recite the pledge, let's remember this woman and the passion that she had for this country, Nigeria. She passed on after a brief illness. Um, she, according to something I read somewhere, she was inspired to write the pledge following questions by her children who had been used to reciting the oath of allegiance while in school New York, and the state pledge in Achimotan School in Ghana. Yes. So today, let us do well to celebrate this woman. Yes, Binabo.
I'm very happy that we're talking about her.
Yes.
She left this world leaving a message behind. What's that message? You people should not forget me.
Of course, for
Remember
every
me
day we recite
every May 1st,
Yes.
Workers' Day, Abby. And it was like her death was deliberate.
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
So
The date is
as long
significant.
as we celebrate, and she worked.
Yes.
So you see, I don't see it as a coincidence. I think it's a message to us all. We are all guilty of not celebrating people who have become so exemplary that they are, I mean, for generation to generation they should be talked about. They should be our point of reference when we talk about giving back to your nation and everything.
Yes.
Some people say, she when she wrote the national anthem, didn't they do something? Didn't they? I said,
Doesn't
look,
matter.
look. Take for example our musicians.
Okay.
Is it for free? They are
Not
coming
at
to
all.
your party to perform.
You
We pay.
paid it. Yes.
Upon that, we still love them. We still want to be, you feel privileged that you are taking a photograph with them.
Yes. No matter how old the song is, whenever you
Do
hear
you
the song,
understand?
remember this person.
I remember there was a time I was about leaving the studio and everyone was like, I said, now wow, who come? Now governor come. You understand? So I had to find and they said it was this person. So they told the person that somebody was wondering who came, that everywhere was all and the person came to me and I was about to give him a handshake. And I saw him on the ground. I said, Uncle Elbe, Malada, and that was J1.
Oh, okay.
So you see, we need to celebrate those who have shown that distinction, you understand, in what they do. How do we encourage the up and come? No wonder Nigeria is the way it is. Because we don't celebrate those who have given to the society. We don't see what we do to our pensioners. They are putting about
so much work,
nothing less than 30 years of their
lives.
And then they have to come back to beg you to give them their dues.
Thank you very much.
We need to stop this.
Thank you.
It is an aspect of corruption that is the basis. If we don't address it, we are just playing around corruption. We're not addressing corruption at all.
Thank you, Binabo. Buki.
Yeah, I celebrate her because she's a woman. Honestly, I celebrate her.
Yes.
And seriously, what is in for me is the fact that this is somebody that there was a challenge and she picked up that challenge. The children just asked an innocent question. We do this in Ghana, we do this where I am. So how come we don't have that? And she picked up that challenge. That is my own crux. She said, I must solve this. So it was a problem, and she picked it up to say, I want to solve this issue. And it was not that she was looking for anything, so to say, that look, let me put it. It was in the dailies. She published it in the Daily Times of July 15th, 1976, titled Loyalty to Your Nation, the Pledge. It was somebody that picked it up and showed it to the then head of state, General Obasanjo. And he said, wow, this is a lovely one. Yes, they did a little bit of tweaking to it, but bottom line is that if she did not pick up that problem to say, this is a problem that I want to solve. I want to give my nation a pledge, just like other nations. And really, when you say what is a pledge, it's just a solemn promise, you know, or undertaking for you to do something in the nation. And today, I will wrap up the fact that, one, do not look at problems as somebody else is going to solve it. If God has made you to see that kind of problem, then I believe your name is on that problem to be solved, no matter how small it is. Just do your own part. Somebody else will come and contribute to it, just like what she had done. And I want us to use that to tell people, when you recite the pledge, please read it with meaning. It says, I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal and honest.
And these are lacking.
These are lacking. To serve Nigeria, not your tribe, not your ethnic group, not your society, not your family, with all your strength, and to defend our unity. What are we doing? And uphold our honor and glory. So, help us, God. Thank you. When we celebrate her.
Yes, we celebrate her, Professor Felicia Adibola Adedoyin, and we pray that may her soul rest in peace. So the chairman of the Independent and National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mohammed Yakubu, has expressed concern concerning the concert attack on its facility, especially in the southeast. Now he's putting this out because it will definitely hinder some kind of processes in 2023. 2023 is drawing near, and we know what that means for Nigeria, the elections. If we go on like this, what will happen in 2023, Binabo?
See, this we need a cerebral approach to this problem. Just like we just finished reading the national, to serve Nigeria with all our strength, defend our unity, uphold our honor and glory. You see, if only we would just stand by our national pledge. You understand? If it is our daily guide, we wouldn't be here. Because you see, this burning down of INEC offices, these things are not happening in isolation. Some people are behind it. Who are these people? Are they spirits? Can't we just fish them out? Are you getting it? And you know, unfortunately for us in Nigeria, most of the people behind this action would want to become our leaders come 2023. They want to find a position, whether I'm president, whether I'm governor, or whatever. You understand? So if you have such wicked mind
to do such
for your selfish means and reasons, you would burn down a place. Maybe you're trying to cover for something. You understand? And you burn down a place. I understand the outcry of the INEC boss
chairman,
because if we are yet to be in 2023 and people are busy raising down INEC offices, what do you think will happen next year? I mean, don't even imagine 2023. Don't even imagine the days of election, maybe for the president, for the governors and all that. So we need to address it. It is a very, very, I mean, it's a big issue. We should address it holistically. No, don't hold back. We should investigate and bring to book those who are behind it. These are not done in isolation. Somebody sent them on an errand and they are perfecting it.
We really need to bring these people to book. To be a part of the conversation today, you can call us up on 07000 917 917 or 090 256 25455. You can also send us a text or a WhatsApp message on 070 317 56537. Now, booking. with what the INEC chairman is saying, and this goes a long way to show the level of insecurity in our country.
Obviously.
You know, the kind of violence and so many occurrences that come with elections. Now, 2023 is not here yet. This is 2021, and we are having cases of things like this. The number of students who have been abducted from school, people's properties are being stolen, lives are lost. 2023 is still it's by the corner though, but it's still far, and all of this is happening.
It's not far. How many months? It's not far. It's just there. Very, very close. Before you know what is happening, December is off. Before you know what is happening, we are going to 2022. And by the time we are doing June, July 22, you just find out that 23 is here. So the issue there is, I believe, I don't know what it is, but I believe there's an agenda somewhere. And somebody is just giving the commands. And so far, so good. They have not fished them out. According to said about 23 of their offices. And who knows? Maybe we're still counting. We don't know. Except God intervenes. And I know He will do, because we are praying. Some of us are praying. And the issue is that it is not even just INEC. They are also attacking police stations.
True.
So where are we going? What is the agenda?
Okay,
why can't they just come? Okay.
Hello, good afternoon. Okay, do well to call us back on 07000 917 917 or 090 256 25455. Hello, good afternoon. Do well to call us back. Okay, Buki.
Yes. What I'm saying is that I'm putting a challenge to them. Why are they doing this? Why are they destroying the assets of the nation? And of course, I'm sure these people, they will recite the pledge. Or even if they don't recite the pledge, they will say they are Nigerians. So what kind of Nigerians are they? If they are that bold, if they are trying to make a statement, can they come out and make a statement to say, I am angry with this nation, and this and this and this are my grievances? Why must you keep destroying assets? We're wasting resources now, because INEC has to have an office.
True.
They will now have to devote money that is meant for other areas, to do this, to secure the whole place. So why are we doing this? Can we talk to ourselves? These people, they come from families. Even if you know that it is not your direct mother or your direct father that is doing it, I'm sure you probably have your nose somewhere that maybe it's your relative or somebody
around you.
Can't you sit that person down and say, everybody now, let's do something that is right for Nigeria?
It is 29 minutes to 1, and this is Panorama. Panorama is where we have the ladies from different geopolitical zones come together to discuss, dissect, and disagree on topical issues. And I've been speaking with Ibnabo Dixon and Buki Femi Ajala. Okay, let's quickly touch on this story. There's this Nollywood actress who made a video crying out that her shop has been burgled twice. The woman has been complaining, like almost every time she tries as much as possible to set up that business back, people come back to that same shop and steal her properties, that she's tired, that she doesn't know whoever is doing this. But this goes a long way to show that people's lives and properties are not safe, because this is a well-known person. Now imagine the common person on the street. Anybody, you cannot just imagine putting resources together, set up a business, and you go home one night, the next day you come and everything is gone.
It's very unfortunate, and we are getting to hear talk about her because of she's a figure in the society. There are so many people whose shops are being boggled on a daily basis. They'll just go to the police station, lay their complaint, and then it will start and end there. Are you getting it? So at the end of the day, what are we talking about? We're talking about insecurity. And there are factors that led us to this place. And nothing so far is being done to alleviate poverty in Nigeria until we get to that point. Because you see, a child begins to experience how hard a location or a place that he or she resides right from the home, from the parents. If your parents don't have enough to give you to eat, you're already experiencing hard knock life. Then you grow older, you begin to understand what is the place of the government in your life, and you realize that government does not really have time for you. So you look at the parents they don't have, government that should have are not giving. So what do? I want to help myself. It is wrong. It is it. I mean, it is not allowed. We are being governed by a set of rules that we must abide by. Are you getting it? But then people are desperate. So now, what is the government? No, you see the way everything is going. I don't feel the move of our leaders
Okay.
in that direction. You know, drastic
Drastic
situation
measure.
calls for sharp,
Drastic.
sharp.
Of course.
Do you understand? So it's like they are still moving at the same pace, whereas things that are banned are moving on a very fast lane. So what are we doing? What is the government doing? I'm not saying that they should now begin to give everybody one naira, but they will say they don't have. But what are you doing? Desperately, what have you put in place? You know, to at least give us this sense of security. You are still saying the same thing. You have been talking about it, and this time around, it's not peculiar with a particular region.
It's everywhere.
It cuts across all the geopolitical zones. Everybody is saying the same thing. Shops are being boggled, people are being kidnapped, everything is happening, and then we are living our lives as if all is well. All is not well. Let us face our reality. All is not well. So, what are you going to do as our leaders? Because
Okay.
on our part, what have we done?
Okay, I say you just I know so many things. You have so many things going on in your head right now because truly, when I also saw that video, I felt pained. The woman wept bitterly, like this is happening to her so often, and she even went as far as trying to explain that there are sometimes when she had to loan money that some of these things have been taken away, she's still paying for them.
Obviously, she's still paying for them, even despite even the fact that she probably might have had insurance cover. She still has to recoup. And now she's in the process of recouping, right? And then something happens again, they come back again to Bogo. You understand? How many times will insurance come and say, I am solving your problem? And in fact, the insurance will not even do everything, and then how often? And then for the mere fact that she's going through trauma. That is it. She is going through trauma, and that is why she has come to the open, to say, look, help me. Apart from crying to say help me, she's also saying that, look, government, do something. I know that from experience, there are times that where you situate your business, you have competitors. So I'm looking at it from another perspective.
Okay.
Because let's look at it from different perspectives.
Okay.
I once had an experience years ago that where we cited our business, we had a lot of unhealthy competitors.
Okay.
And the only way they knew how to deal with us was just go and bogo. With insurance, we recouped, we did again, we tightened the security, they still came again. They came back 3 times. And at the end of the 3rd time, when I couldn't, I just had to pack my bag and say bye-bye. So that's another perspective, but that's wickedness.
It is.
That's evil. You understand? And I also know that there are some instances that it's just mere envy. She's a well-known person, and they're wondering that we'll deal with her. It's still evil. It's still wickedness. You understand? We tying it to the pledge to serve your country. Are you serving your country by doing bitterness to somebody,
or causing someone else
and causing harm to somebody? And in fact, even if it's just okay, I don't have money, I come from a poor family, I have low values, I don't have value for anything. So this madam, this shop or this whatever, I'm going to boggle. After all, I'm going to see quite a lot of things to take away. It is still wrong.
Okay, let's take this call. Hello, good afternoon. Do well to call us back on 07000 or 090 256 25455. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Do well to call us back on 07000 So there's this other story. I felt really bad when I saw this story. So a certain couple in Ondo State have been arrested. They've lost their 2-week-old baby due to a fight they had. This is, I don't know, I want to call it carelessness. Because from the report, she had the baby strapped to her back, and you knew very well that you had this baby with you, you have a child with you, and you still went on fighting with with your husband. Fine, both parties are actually guilty in all of this. Neighbors around, people around have said that this is the same way they are always fighting and quarreling in the neighborhood. But at least you should have just put this child away.
Both of them. Okay, now over to you.
Okay, so you see, a lot of times we see that some relationships are encrusted with anger,
Toxic.
inundated with so many issues, full of, I mean, it's fraught with issues. And then you what are you doing to, you know, bring solutions to this? It's a problem. It's a problem you're having. But you see, a lot of times, um, uh, people will say, maybe they didn't love each other, maybe
before
there
they got
was no
married.
love lost and everything. I said, see, even a relationship, a beautiful one that starts on a beautiful note. I mean, one or two things could crawl in if you don't
And it's a
address
tongue
it,
to
if you don't look into it and murder it immediately. Don't let it, be a part of your relationship. It will grow and become a monster. So there are so many like that. There was a particular relationship that I saw. This couple,
Okay.
they were always quarreling, always arguing, always quarreling, always fighting. Sometimes the guy would beat her up on the road, and you would assume that these ones. Then the next time you see them, they are holding
They are fine
hands.
together.
Do you understand? So it is not healthy. It is not healthy because there will come a time you will be beside yourself when things are happening, and before you know it, you will be very sorry. Take that couple for example. What do you know who I blame? I blame the woman.
Okay, but in this same report, so stated that the man was always beating the wife even during the course of pregnancy.
Fine, I still blame her. You know why?
Okay.
You see, Yorubas have this maxim. "Oniyangi ba temi je epo ni mo ru." I don't know how
Okay,
to.
what's that?
I don't know how to really. I just okay. Like, see, may you no carry your wahala come meet me.
Okay.
I know. I don't know how to explain it.
It's like you have palm oil.
Okay.
You understand? And then you are putting on a white apparel.
Okay, you don't want the person to stain.
Exactly. I think
Okay.
the Yongi, it's I'm not too sure of it, but these people that put on this white apparel and all that and all that, you understand? I'm not too sure, like I said, but the whole essence is that somebody is carrying palm oil and somebody is wearing white. So please don't stain me. Just move.
Don't
affect me with your wahala.
Yeah. So for you have known this man to be a very troublesome man.
And violent
A
person.
man that is very violent. You understand? As soon as he comes with his problem, you are carrying a baby. You know that he's very inconsiderate. Even when you were pregnant, he would beat you up. So you wouldn't go into any form of, fight.
But let me pause your thoughts there. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling us from? You came from Ojodu. Good afternoon. Welcome to Panorama. Okay. 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 Thank you very much, Kim. Thank you very much, Kim.
Okay, so for me, as soon as I read the story, I felt very bad. Now you have cut short the life of that baby. You don't know who that baby, for the reason for sending that baby to this world, you don't know. A lot of times we kill our benefactors. You don't know whether this child is going to bring a lot of positive changes to this family. You have killed the baby. So I'm saying this for whoever is going through this, that when the man, because he is probably a younger edition of his father, who probably in his days, in his younger days, his father abused his mom.
mother, and he
You
saw
understand?
that growing
Now
up.
he has become a younger edition. He wants to carry out his own too. Some people, you know, the way they act, the way they behave is like, did we ever date at all? So if you have decided to hang around such a man,
Okay.
I advise that when he has brought his madness,
Mm-hmm.
please, please, and please walk away from him.
Okay.
He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day.
day.
Don't stay with an unreasonable man and begin to prove a point, because he won't see it. He will never see it. He will only see his own. He won't see yours. And at the end of the day, you think as they are being arrested, they will say, okay, woman, nobody's going to listen. The two of you engaged in an act that has cost
life of another.
exactly. So you're going down for it. So why put yourself in such a
In that
position?
position.
Yes.
Thank you, Binabo. Thank you. Okay, Buki. Ibinabo said something. He said, when you are faced with such, you should leave. Now, the society that we live in is, I don't want to say it's judgmental kind of, but people know how to tell people how to live their lives when they are not the one in that shoe. Now, we've had instances where a certain partner is being abused by the other, constantly abused and assaulted in a marriage, but because of what people will say, or pressure from your family, oh, you cannot leave this marriage. You hear things like like the husband's house is a training ground or something, you cannot leave. All of these things put together has really played a part in why people will stay in abusive marriage and not leave.
Okay, please, Buki, give me a moment. Let me. This particularly, I'm saying, walk away from that situation.
No, I understand. So
not totally leave the man. You understand?
I understand.
Please, walk away into safety, because in the face of flagrant abuse, every now and then you keep staying put. One day, a life will be lost.
True. I understand that part too. So, Buki,
okay, before I address that,
okay,
I quickly did a little bit of research, because we are supposed to pass the right message.
Okay.
Oniyogi is somebody who deals in sharp sand, not white.
Okay.
I was confusing two things. So it was an issue of sharp sand seller and the palm oil seller.
Okay.
So they met at a point. There was a lot of fight and blah 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 blah. So at the end of the day, there was a fight. Anyway, you know, when you throw a sharp sand, you can always go and collect.
Yeah, but
palm oil. So that's why give my back to me.
Yes, that was where I was doing it. Yes.
Okay.
So I had to I have to ensure that we pass the right message. I mean, when you go wrong, seek for the right answers and pass it right. Okay.
True.
So all right then. To the question you asked me. We've said it over and over and over and over again, and we will continue to say it. These are not the days that you stay put. In those days that we are talking stay put, the men also were sane.
Okay.
The men also were responsible to know that, okay, this thing is really not working, but let's just keep it up. You know, let's just. But now, because of so many stressful events, you know, Western world has not helped us. You know, so many things are happening at the same time, economic issues and all that. So everyone is stressed. And that is why we are saying that when you look at it and it's toxic, and it will cause death somewhere along the line, why don't you take a break? Take a break from that. We're not saying leave. Take a break and see if you can heal or mend or be able to sort what the issues are. And if you really look at it, a higher percentage of this thing is economical issues. If you really look at it, economical issues, most of it. By the time you do a chart, you understand. But then, if you have agreed to stay together and you want to make it work, I am careful of my words, because marriages now, you've got to intentionally and deliberately say, I'm going to make it work. But if one partner is not ready, I'm sorry, both partners will have to say, I am ready to make it work, and they will now give a give and take concept.
I'm ready to play your part.
Yes. But when you now see that it's not working, and somewhere along the line there is death threats, oh, look at what has happened now. For me, both of them are irresponsible people on the part of the man and on the part of the woman. Because one, the woman, like Bunabo said, You know that your husband has been beating you even in pregnancy.
Mhm.
Now something happened. You should have known the pattern. You should have known the pattern that okay, when things start like this, we argue, we'll raise the level to level 0,
Mhm.
then it goes to
And
100.
begin to throw objects.
And but you should know the pattern. The next thing is find your way out. More so that you have a baby strapped at your back.
Your back.
And then the man himself that even if you want to beat your wife, now your own child
Why
is
should you beat
strapped.
your wife?
No, I know. Even I'm just saying that. I mean, that should have cautioned you. So that's why I'm saying both of them are irresponsible people, and that's the truth. Now they have caused death, innocent child. Who knows what that child will be? Maybe it's the next president. Maybe it's the next.
Maybe it's that child that will bring them out of this
You understand?
poverty that is
Exactly. Maybe it's that
coming
child that will
wahala.
bring that. You understand? Look at how they have cut his life short. I know if they ask for forgiveness, God will forgive. But then they have to
The
face
law,
the consequences.
Yes.
They've got to face the consequences. And that's what we are saying, that bottom line, please, if you know you have anger, excessive anger,
Okay.
mark my word, excessive anger that will make you beat somebody, anger that will make you destroy properties, anger that will make you
a very, very abrasive character.
that you cannot control. You've got a mental problem and you need to seek help medically.
Okay, Binabo, you said it all. You ladies have said it all. Thank you so much for your contributions, because truly there's some things you see people do out there, and you be like, okay, I don't think this person should be doing this. But some people will have reasons to justify whatever act they've done. If you have to speak to this man now on whatever ensured between both of them, it will be a case of, oh, I told her this, or I told her that, he's always doing this, and I wanted to face him that day.
Do you know what caused something close? But thank goodness they didn't lose a child between the couple. The man was insisting that, woman, you must breastfeed this baby 24/7.
24/7.
Baby friendly. You understand?
Mhm.
And this woman was complaining that food no dey my belly. How I want take do. Do you understand?
Mhm.
So let's buy baby food. If you cannot give me enough
Food to eat.
bring baby formula so that I'll be it will be alternating it.
Yes.
You will take baby formula, you will take breast. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah, we
That-
negotiate.
That was the cause of the feud. And this man beat this woman till she fainted. The money he refused to bring her to buy food in the house,
That is the
hospital.
spent at the hospital.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, what happened? The family of the lady came.
They carry their baby.
While she was yet in the hospital, they came to the house, carried the baby,
And exactly.
carried that thing, took to the house. I said, to an extent at least, this one's acted. They didn't tell her that it is your school, go and learn. Your husband is your
No,
professor.
at least for a while, it's for a while.
Yes.
The break is
So
for
that
a
he will
while.
come back to his senses.
Yes.
He will know that for every action that
Yeah.
is negative, there are consequences.
Yes.
for it.
And then he himself will be able to reflect that, okay, what I did was actually
Wrong.
And okay, the woman was actually asking for what was good. Give me extra money so to eat, because the milk,
Multiple times is nothing.
Exactly.
So nothing, nothing.
If not, you'll be draining your wife. You'll be draining your wife.
This goes a long way to say that during the period of courtship, we should look out for like some characters and traits that you would actually want to see, because I'm very sure that in the course of courtship, she must have seen one or two things that would tell her that this person is not red flags rather. That this person is not a considerate person. This person is selfish.
Love. Not in all cases, so.
Is there?
Some people are actors.
I know. You see, they might be actors, but you cannot act 100%.
Okay.
So that is why we encourage people. Take your time, right? Know what you want. Know yourself first.
Okay.
So that when you see what you want, you know that this is what I want. And then with God on your side. And then when the red flags come, it is for you to sit down and have a conversation. Not that I will change him, I can manage him and all that and all. No.
And also booking.
You understand?
Booking. I stand for every woman to have something doing. Whether somebody employed you in one organization or you are selling something somewhere in your shop.
Yeah.
I mean, you must have something you are
at
doing.
Least to feed yourself.
Do you understand? Because in most cases, you know why some women will stay back? Because what will I eat?
What will I eat?
How will I feed my children?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if even subconsciously, if the man knows that if he's very abusive,
Oh, yeah.
but he knows that
He will
you
take
are,
advantage
you
of
are
that.
a woman that can you can be independent, it would be mindful of some of the things he will do to
Some
you.
kind of words he
But
wouldn't use.
if he knows that if I slap her and say, where's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
husband?
She has nowhere
exactly.
to
Do you
go to.
understand?
Yeah.
So it would become a habit. So
Yeah.
I mean, it is so wrong. You want to get pregnant, you want to do this and that, please have something doing.
Yeah.
Have it. I mean, engage in a trade or get a job.
Yeah.
Don't just go and give birth and then come and create a
Hmm.
lot of problems for yourself.
Yeah.
And this is all we can take on Panorama today. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you so much. Like, you said it all. For every part, for everything that we've discussed here, I'm very sure that you'll be able to pick one or two things and adjust. If you are in that relationship right now and you're doubting, oh, I think he did this, I think she did this because of this. No, that's a red flag. It is a red flag. A big thank you to my producer, Daniel Adaja, and thank you too for staying with us. Thank you for your call. Panorama is where we have the ladies from different geopolitical zones come together to discuss, dissect, and disagree on topical issues. Panorama on Women Radio 91.7 runs from Mondays through Fridays at 12:15 p.m. Till I come your way tomorrow, stay safe out there. My name is Esther Alaribi. Do have a fantastic day.
Just onto this program. Close your camera, please.
It's okay.
Almana Hope Foundation.
Yeah,